This is the Rapsodo MLM2PRO. It's the carrying case, so as you can see, super portable to be able to throw in your bag. Setup is really easy. So it comes in two pieces here, and you just click it in the bottom and open it up in the stand. And this could be, the stand can go in either way here. So what's great about the MLM2PRO is it's got a radar here, as well as two cameras here to capture the ball flight and your swing. So radar and camera based. This is iOS and Android compatible, and this is also indoor and outdoor. So not only is it a launch monitor, but it's also a simulator. So people at home can play courses, or they can play courses virtually on the range. When using the RPT golf ball, you'll see these unique patterns here. It'll come with a sleeve of 3 Callaway ChromeSoft X RPT golf balls. RPT stands for Rapsodo Precision Technology. So what's actually happening is it's reading this dot pattern here and measuring the spin and spin axis super accurately, so you have really good data when you're hitting the inside. Okay, so this is the Rapsodo MLM. It's a radar and camera-based launch monitor. So the unit's $299.99, and the radar is stationed here, and then it docks your phone, your iPhone or iPad right here, and captures the ball flight here. So what's really unique about the MLM is it's radar and camera based, where most are not. So being able to take advantage of both technologies, this works inside into a net and also outdoors. And this is iOS only, so no Android compatibility with the MLM. So when you're setting up this MLM2PRO in stores, you will need to create an account that you'll use. You'll have your generic store account, and you can log into multiple devices with that account. So when you first do it, you'll create it with your store email, set up a password, and then it will prompt you to go to our database online, our cloud, to confirm that account. And you will need to do that from a tablet or PC. So when you connect your MLM2PRO, you're going to first turn it on, and the LED will be red here. And in your tablet, you're going to push Connect MLM2PRO. Now, it's going to give you a couple options. It's going to give you direct Wi-Fi or local Wi-Fi. So the two modes are slightly different in terms of what you can do. So local Wi-Fi is going to connect to the store internet, allow you to play courses. We would recommend doing direct Wi-Fi. You're going to get still all of the features. You just won't be able to do the simulation in store, but you could use virtual range, target range, all the practice modes. You just won't get some of the insights after some of the reports in courses. So to connect, you're going to click Connect MLM2PRO and select Direct Wi-Fi, and it'll prompt you to join that. So now these two devices are connected this way because it's transmitting the Wi-Fi from the MLM2PRO. There's also a Quick Connect feature in the Profile tab, which I would suggest selecting Quick Connect Direct Connection. That way, when you go to connect, it'll automatically connect direct, and it'll save you a little time when you set it up. So the MLM2PRO is constantly updated with new features and optimizing the device itself. So there's two ways that happens. One is through a simple app update that you'll just need to update the app on your tablet or iPad from the App Store or Google Play Store. And then there's also firmware updates, which is updating the software on the MLM2PRO itself. So the firmware updates will get prompted once you open the app. It'll say new firmware available, and you'll have to first download that to your tablet and then install it into the MLM2PRO itself. You will need to use either data or Wi-Fi to download that to the tablet itself. So that's something to keep in mind. You'll need internet connection, and then you'll be able to play. The second thing you could do to check to make sure you're most up to date with firmware is once you're connected to the MLM2PRO, go to the profile, click on the device, and you'll see it'll either say up to date or update available. So the MLM has 3 different play modes. There's practice mode, where you're going to see your data and your video. That's either indoor or outdoor. We have our combines feature, which is our test that's only can be used currently outdoors. It's a 24-shot test. It'll give you a score at the end of it out of 100, as well as a handicap associated. You can really see where your game stacks up against the pros and people of your handicap level. And lastly is speed training. Speed training is the ability to swing without hitting a ball. So users can use their club, they can use super speed sticks, rip sticks, the stack system, any sort of swing training system will work with the device, and you'll get a simple club head speed as well as your swing video. So the MLM2PRO comes with 6 play modes. The first is practice. This is where you're going to see your video replays in real time along with the metrics. Second play mode is our combines. So this is a 24-shot test that's going to give you a score at the end of it and give you a handicap indication to kind of show you where your game has strengths and weaknesses. Really good feature. Gamify your practice, put a little pressure on your practice. Next, we have our virtual range. So this is the play mode that we suggest if you want to see all 13 metrics, really see that 3D ball flight. You can use it at the range. A lot of people use it at home. Then we have Rapsodo courses. So this is our database of 30,000 courses that you can play, whether that's their local course or a famous course, top 100 bucket list course. We also have integrations with Awesome Golf and E6 for further course and simulation play. Then we have our target range. Our target range has 72 targets that you can choose from, as well as 4 fairways. This is a great way to really hone in on your practice, your approach shots, maybe play closest to the pin with a buddy. Lastly, we have our speed training. Speed is going to be used with either your clubs, or you can use it with a system like the Stack, Rip Sticks, or Super Speed Sticks. And this is where you're going to be swinging without a ball. This is great, very simple platform. It just gives you your club head speed along with the swing video. Okay, so we're set up here. We're in our practice mode. As you can see, the MLM2PRO is slightly lower than the mat. That's going to be okay. We've taken into account for that with the 2 Pro. When you're in here, it's going to default to portrait mode, and you're going to see 4 metrics at the top, 6 at the bottom. You're going to see kind of a dispersion chart on the right and your video on the left. Now you can change the metrics here at the top if you want to see different metrics. You're going to go to the toolbar at the bottom, select change metrics, and then select the metrics that you want to have. Let's see, we'll change that one here to get our spin numbers. But I actually, when using an iPad, like to actually put it in landscape mode. I think you can see a little bit better. Now you can kind of see 8 metrics. Something else that you can change here, after we hit a shot, you can see that you can change your auto replay options. It's going to default to that shot vision, and then you could select impact vision. So we're going to keep it at shot vision for now, but just kind of some things to keep in mind when you're utilizing the device or demoing it for somebody. So you're going to see your stats populate here. You're going to see your swing. Again, if you're inside, you're not going to get a shot tracer, but if you're outside, you will. Now, if you wanted to see the impact vision there, you can click this replay button in the bottom and select impact vision, and that's where you're going to get really a clean look at the strike that you hit there. I'm going to hit another one here, and I'm going to change the auto replay option to impact vision. Show you how that works. Again, you're going to see your six metrics that you selected, and then you're going to see your impact vision. This is a really cool feature to show your users, customers in store, because people really like to see that feedback that's helpful. So again, practice mode is going to be best if you want to kind of see your metrics and your video in real time at once. Any other play option, you're not going to get the video option while you're actually in the session, but again, you can always review all your videos after your session is complete. Okay, next we're going to check out target range. So target range is going to have a similar process to set up, and this is really a great way to kind of work on specific targets, kind of play holes almost without going on the course. We have 4 different fairways you can aim at. We have 24 targets, but when you kind of change where you are on the tee box, that's actually going to add us 72 targets. So you can really hone in here and kind of get some feedback just like you were playing on the course. So targets range from 34 to 325. I'm going to select something here, 166. And show you what it looks like here. So really cool play mode, again, to really work on your game and see kind of some results. You can also do a little closest to the pin as it's going to show proximity. It's going to show your best shot you hit. So a really fun way to have some fun with friends here. I hit it in the water. Hopefully you can hit a better shot than I did. Okay, so another great play mode is our our range play mode. Again, just to go through the setup, we're going to click nets, RPT ball, sea level, high graphics quality, and then right away it's going to prompt you continue without a target, or you can set a target distance out there, which will kind of show like a little bullseye target for whatever distance you want to set between 50 and 300 yards. I'm going to continue without a target. You can always add a target in when you're doing it in session. Again, I'm going to select our club first so that we can match our data, review it afterwards. And the setup process is the same here. So virtual range is really good if you kind of want to work on your numbers. You want to see that 3D ball flight. So this is the only play mode where you're going to see all 13 metrics at once. So I'm going to hit a shot here and kind of show you what it looks like. So right away you're going to see the shot. And this mode can be used at the range or at home into a net. You're not going to get the video replays in real time, but again, it's going to be stored on the back end so you can view it. But you can always review the 3D shot right here. Next, we have our speed mode. So this is really good if you're looking to kind of gain some club head speed. It'll work with the stack system, rip sticks, super speed, or you can just use any club training-wise. So I'm going to select, I don't own a speed training one. I'm just going to use a 7-iron here for demo purposes, but most of the time you're going to use some sort of speed stick or a driver. And again, it's really simple here. It's going to show you your video here, or you can kind of just see your metrics. In terms of setup, it's going to be the same. It's going to sit about 6.5 feet behind you, and then you just need as much room as you can to swing. It's going to show your club head speed. I'm going to do a couple of them here, so you can kind of see the min, max, and average. So you'll see real time here how you're progressing, but again, you can always look at the video each swing and actually see your mechanics of how you're doing it. And it's a great way to get faster and hit the ball further.